guy's birthday, and he's been almost sitting up.
Come on.
Come on, little guy.
Come on, little guy.
Yay! Come on, you can do it.
You did. Oh, yay.
Good job.
That's not what you're supposed to do, though.
Davey was born full term at 40 weeks, 7 pounds, 12.5 ounces, 20 inches. A seemingly normal, happy, lively baby. Much loved by his dad, his mom, and his 4 older siblings. He also had a kitty named Katie, whom we called Katie the Rat. Aside from being a bit frail, the thing I noticed the most about Davey was that it was hard for him to get comfortable. He wiggled more than normal except for when his father held him. His dad just had that touch that no one else had. And he slept and slept for hours. David sat in that chair every day for hours just to let his little boy sleep. But at about 6 months, we realized that things were not quite normal. We were still holding him like a newborn. We would support his side, and we'd hold him in a way that would keep his head up and brace him from the side. We'd place him on a couch, and down he'd go. His head would flop as he tried to play with his toys. And he didn't know how to open his fists. And so, believing he was only a little weak, we decided all he needed was a little bit of therapy. And we decided to do that on our own. We bounced him on a ball. We did airplane rides. We tried to stand him up. We tried to help him use his hands. We did push-ups, stand-ups, playtime on the floor, hoping that he would lunge forth to try to crawl. We threw him up in the air, and by the time he was 10 months, we thought he progressed a little bit. Davey started knowing how to open up his fists, and we would place his arms around a toy and we would hold his arms there, because if we didn't, they would just flop right back down, almost as if he didn't know how to use them. And had we known how terrible Lesch Nyhan disease was back then, we would never let Davey put his fingers in his mouth like this. Biting was one of the worst things that we found out about Lesch Nyhan disease. Unaware of that, we were just excited and happy that Davey was starting to play with his toys. And at one point, we even thought he was ready to crawl, for he'd get up on his hands and knees and start.
He's supposed to follow this.
Hi, little guy. Good job.
That's why I put that gap there, Dad.
Yay! Yay! I saw that coming. Yay, little guy. Yay! Good job! Good job! What a good baby! Good job! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Daddy! That hair was still poking at me.
Oh, did you see that hair?
Oh,
Kind of twisted his knee a little bit there.
oh, poor baby. Yeah.
Kind of twisted your knee a little bit there. Huh?
But you did a good job. Yeah, you did a good job.
Look, I'm balancing a great on my belly.
Yep.
Here he is at 1 year old.
Finally.
On his birthday, we just thought just a little bit more time, just a little bit more, and he'll get stronger.
He's trying to get the camera. He actually got it. Get it. Get it, get it.
And at 11 months, he started to get more curious. You can see he's starting to reach for things, opening up his palm, using his fingers. It was making us very hopeful that this was all just temporary. He is all excited. Every day our family would have Bible study, and we'd sit in a circle in the living room and recite the books of the Bible, and we'd place him in the center, and he was the center of attention.
Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea.
And more often than not, we ended up cheering Davey on more so than completing the books of the Bible. And he actually was learning and memorizing, because by the time he was 1.5 years old, he was actually mouthing some of the books of the Bible with us.
You 1-year-old today. I need the camera. I need. Oh, hey, hey. Look at that. You looking girl.
Of course, looking back now, we realize all the signs are there, what Lesch Nyhan was about. And knowing what we know now about Lesch Nyhan, we can definitely see the signs in all our photos, that it had always been there. We just didn't know what it was. And if it hadn't been for our children, who had helped us with so much of his care, and to play with him, do all their funny things to make him happy, it would not have been possible. And here he just wanted his brother.
You want me to pick you up, little guy?
And their love and care really helped my husband and I take care of this little boy, who was a real treasure.